It is 5:01 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It is my privilege and honor to be with each and every one of you guys. I'm so grateful and blessed and humbled to be with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for all that you guys are doing all over the M Nation, all over the world. There's been a lot going on, as many of you know. There's been a lot of crazy and amazing things that's been happening around the M world. And so I wanted to take this opportunity tonight and spend the next 15 or 20 minutes with you talking about kind of the state of the union, where we're at today, where we've been, but most importantly, where we're going. And I know that we try to keep these Tuesday night calls to business training and so on and so forth, but I thought it would be very fitting tonight to spend a little bit of time talking about all of the things, because I know that some of you may be looking at things and maybe you might be a little bit paralyzed in your business because, wait, are we Jamberry? Are we M? What's going on? How does Nels have to do with nutrition? How does nutrition have to do with Nels? And so on and so forth. And so I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about where we've been, where we're at today, and more importantly, where we're going in the future. And you guys are going to hear us talk a lot about these things because it's very important. All of us are here, not necessarily because of where we've been. We're all here in anticipation and focus and hopes and dreams and passion for a better future and for things that we're looking at moving forward. And so I think it's really important to understand as a company where we're at. But to understand where we're at, it's important to understand where we came from. So as many of you know, and I got to see Chris and Deidre Howard on here, and I'm seeing some names on here that have been with us from the very beginning. Kat, Lisa Young, Mavis McNeil, all founding members here at the M Network. And we're so grateful and appreciative of all that they have done for this company. And so we incorporated this company in July of 2016, as many of you know. And we started working on some things to get to a point where we would be able to be, to really change the industry. And for a lot of you, I'd just like to take a little bit of time and talk about that because as many of you know, I've grown up in this industry. I love this industry for what it's done for me and my family and for tens of thousands of people's lives that I've been able to see around the world there. And Marion, yes, you're a founding member at heart for sure. I love this industry, but looking at the industry as a whole, I truly believe that this industry has to change. And so M was founded upon that principle. And the change has to be based on not trying to find as many people as you know that can fog a mirror, that has a credit card, that can join your business to get in and be able to do that. It has to be tied back to helping individuals to grow and to develop and to become better or more than when you found them. And that's our intent here at M. Whether you're with us 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, 100 years, no matter how long you're with this company, we want everyone to always feel like they got more out of the company than what they put into it. So we incorporated this company in July of 2016. And we started putting things together, but we had already started doing some tests with some hydration products, and we'd already created an online retail brand, and we were looking at doing different things. And what we found is that after a period of time, that we had a 67% reorder rate. And one of the things that was very important to us here at M was to build a business around products that not only worked, that were affordable, that we could retail, but then we could also create a reorder rate. So 67%. So we knew that we had a product line. And so those were the products that we knew that we wanted to launch with. But for those of you that are founding members, and for those of you that have been around, or Marion, that's a founding member at heart, what you know is that we've always talked about that we would be in 3 categories: nutrition, personal care or beauty, and personal development, and focusing on those 3 categories. And that's going to be important to where we're talking about where we're at today. So we launched with this elite hydration line, this targeted nutrition line that really had a 67% reorder rate in an online retail setting with no warm market, all cold market, at the same price point. So we dialed in a product that we knew that worked, we dialed in a price point, and we knew that we had a product that tastes great and was consumable, that met all of the M's 5 product categories. So in September, we started reaching out to our contacts, started sending out samples, started sending out different things. And we started our founding member launch period, which was from September 15th to October 15th. We had a 30-day window that we did this founding member launch period. We had 298 people who joined our business and became founding members in that period of time. And I just want to stop really quickly right there and thank each and every one of those individuals, because we would not be here today as an organization had it not been for those founding members, for what they did then, but also what they've done over the last 2 years to contribute to this. So here we are in July of 2018. I can't believe where all time's going. And we're already 2 years into this since we incorporated and started this business, which is absolutely crazy to me. And so you go back to that September to October 15th, we had the pre-launch session, and then our founding members, and then we started pre-launch from October 15th to January 14th, 2017. And from that time frame, we had where we started introducing customers, we started introducing members, we started introducing a lot of things, and then we officially launched in Las Vegas. January 14th, 2017 was our official launch date. So when we started looking at that, again, a lot of these people who joined us in that pre-launch period had never tried a product before, had never met a lot of us before, but they bought off on the idea of creating a personalized entrepreneurial a program, a situation or business with M. They knew that they wanted to do something different with their life, and they wanted to do something different within this industry. And so since that time, since we've launched in January 14th of 2017, we've got over 12,000 members around the world in 16 countries. We've got a little over 30,000 customers around the world as well. And that's really kind of catapulted us to this moment. Well, back up just a little bit. Here we are in July, back up to mid-March. I was approached with an opportunity to look at a beauty company. And as we started to talk about and looking at similarities and different things that we could do, that company was Jamberry. And as of last Wednesday, a week ago tomorrow, it was official, and I'll talk about that here in just a second, where we were able to welcome into the M family a little over 17,000 consultants in 5 markets from Jamberry. They have a little over 42,000 Style VIP, which is their preferred customers. And out of those, they've got 26,000 subscriptions, which they call Style Box subscriptions, that are able to, that they have monthly going out through their Style VIPs or their preferred customer program. And really, when you start looking at the personalized hydration with the M sticks, and you look at the personalized beauty brand, which Jamberry is and what they've been able to create, it fits perfectly into alignment in what we want to do as a company. So as of Wednesday last week, we were able to purchase the assets from Jamberry, the assets from IP, inventory, products, and so on and so forth, to be able to get us to this point where we're at today. Now, what does that mean moving forward? We've got M and we've got Jamberry. Jamberry is now a product line, the personalized beauty brand underneath the M umbrella, the M network and M umbrella. So it's going to be that beauty brand and that line, and we'll continue to develop that line and grow that line over the next 30, 40, 50 years together. And so it gives us that ability or that opportunity for our M members to have a whole new product category or alignment of products from a personalized beauty aspect to add to their arsenal. And it allows the M or the Jamberry consultants to now have a nutritional line to be able to offer to their customers and their clients and their customers and so on and so forth as well. So when you start looking at it from that perspective, we have the ability to take this amazing personalized beauty brand and this amazing personalized nutrition company and bring the two together. And again, we've talked about this so many times. It's about getting subscriptions. It's not about enrolling people within our business. It's about how many subscriptions can we have running through our each and one of your businesses every single month, because that's what's going to create the sustainability. So when I look at traditional direct sales or network marketing companies, I look at these ebbs and flows in everybody's business, and it's all tied to recruiting and trying to recruit as many people as you can. But the one thing that I've found in our business from a stability standpoint is going to be those subscriptions. So as recruitings go up and down based on the seasons and seasonality of what people's businesses are, the maturity of people's businesses, it's always going to be tied to recruiting, which gives that ebbs and flows, which gives that instability of most businesses. But when you look at M and what we've been able to create with our subscription model, we're at 79.8% of the individuals who subscribe to our Blue Boxes continue with our Blue Box subscriptions moving forward and being able to do that. So when you look at not only the personalized beauty aspect of it, but you look at those 26,000 Style Box or those subscriptions that go through the Jamberry business each and every month, it aligns perfectly with what we are doing as a company and as an organization. So that's where we're at today. Those two companies right now are running independent. Jamberry consultants are running on their Jamberry commission plan and their current structure and their current products. We have introduced, because we have introduced the sticks to their back office right now. And I've had questions as early as today. The beautiful Sue Ligon was asking, hey, Ryan, when are we going to see the Jamberry products in the M back office? And there's thousands and thousands of SKUs from Jamberry. It was really easy to add 5 SKUs to the Jamberry back office. It's going to be a little bit longer to start adding the thousands of SKUs to the M back office, which we will do in the short time frame to be able to give our M members that ability to be able to purchase Jamberry products and to be able to have some of those flowing through and doing some stuff. But it's going to take us a little bit. But again, Jamberry, M, and then that's going to merge into one. And that's what we've been meeting with all afternoon and going through and focusing on some things, was to be able to bring all of those, to bring both of these beautiful companies together into one commission structure, one team, one voice, one message, one system with those products and all of those things. And so that's going to be coming and happening really soon. So for those of you that have got questions around that, if you're an M member, continue doing what you're doing, and you'll start seeing some Jamberry products in there. If you're a Jamberry consultant, continue doing what you're doing, and you'll start seeing some M products in your back office. And then as soon, when we have everything lined up, because you got to stop and think about this for 1 second, because sometimes people think, well, it's just as easy as throwing a SKU in the back office and then plugging people into a compensation plan and it's all there. You've got regulatory, meaning internationally, and setting up entities and banking and credit cards and merchant account services. You have all of the regulatory aspects of it. And then you have the operational aspect of it, because right now, M was operating out of 2 warehouses. Jamberry was operating out of 6 warehouses. So bringing those all together into one from an operational standpoint and having those products in there. Then you have the influx of orders from the Jamberry consultants buying the M products and the M members buying the Jamberry Jamberry products. So you have that influx or demand based on forecasts that were already set in place. So we're building up inventory on both sides of those to be able to meet the demands of both of those. So that's operational. And then you have marketing and communication challenges of being able to bring both of these brands together and doing some things as well. It's that there's a lot of moving pieces. So the one thing that I would ask, and the one thing that I appreciate the most, is your patience as we're working through this as both Jamberry consultants and M members from that. But let's talk now. Let's take the next few minutes and talk about there. And if you guys want to type in questions, I'm more than happy to answer questions here as well. I wanted this to be more of an interaction between us as well. Let's talk about moving forward. What does this mean for our businesses, and how are we going to continue to grow and do all of these things? So with that perspective in mind, Our number one goal, and it always has been and always will be, we've got the two goals: creating a million thousandaires and creating a company that'll be here for 3 to 4 generations and on. But we want 3 generations of leaders walking across our stage, right? The way that we do that, the way that we achieve the thousandaires and the way that we achieve the 3 generations of leaders walking across our stage is by creating a sustainable business model built around subscriptions that are going to be able to make that work. So now we have 7 different sales channels: direct sales, online, social media, retail, trade shows and events, fundraisers, preferred customer program, which we're developing right now, that's coming, which is really great. You're going to absolutely love it. And then now we're going to have a party aspect to our business as well, which gives us the ability to both book online as well as physical parties to be able to do that. So yeah, there's a lot happening behind the scenes from this perspective. But again, I don't have to do parties. You didn't join M to do parties, and you didn't, with Jamberry, that's a big part of your business, right? The personalization of what we're doing, this social entrepreneurism that we're doing or creating here within M, gives us the ability to be flexible for you to build a business around what it is that you want, based on your strengths, your talents, your ability, where you live, your comfort zone, and being able to customize a business for you from the long term. And that's the thing that I love most about what we're doing here at M, is we're making it simple and easy for people to do business based on their individuality, and not forcing them into doing something that they're not comfortable with, not forcing them into doing something that it makes it them something that they're not. We want to build upon John Maxwell. You guys have heard me quote him a million times, but I was actually listening to him one time, and he spoke about most people spend a lifetime focusing on their weaknesses and trying to get their weaknesses to become their strengths. He said, your weaknesses will always be your weaknesses, even though you focus on them and you can improve them and you can get them better. But he said, imagine if you took a moment, or took 1/10 of the amount of time that you focused on your weaknesses and focused on your strengths to make your strengths stronger, where you would be. Your weaknesses will always be your weaknesses, and you can improve upon them, absolutely. Thank goodness, or my wife would have left me a long time ago. But if you focus on your strengths, you're going to get so much further. And that's the one thing that I would ask each and every one of you when you're sitting here looking at the M Network and you're looking at this lifestyle and this opportunity that we call M, is this opportunity, this business that we're creating here with M gives you the ability to focus on your strengths and help you become stronger and better and more more profitable. It gives you a more healthy lifestyle. It gives you, all of those things that you want to be able to plug into to enhance your life, to help you progress. Remember, we always talk about life as a progression. You're either progressing or digressing. The reality is that you cannot stand still or life will pass you by. And so we want to make sure that as we're building this out and doing all of these things, that we're making it simple and easy for you to customize your business to make it so that your business can help you grow and help you become the entrepreneur that you were meant to be. Not based on somebody else's ideas, not based on somebody else's talents, not based on somebody else's time frame or timeline. This gives you the ability to personalize your business, both with personalized hydration and personalized beauty, and the 8 different sales channels that we have as a company or as an organization for you to be able to plug into and maximize your efforts and maximize your ability to grow into the seeds of greatness that you were born with. And that's one thing that we here at M are absolutely focused on full-heartedly, is we want to create that opportunity for you guys to grow into and create that ability for you guys to have that. So subscriptions is the thing that we are focused on in helping you. The one thing that we promised when we started this company clear back in 2016, and every person that I've ever had a conversation with about this business was, and it is our promise and our integrity rides on this one thing solely, providing you with the best opportunity to present to your family, your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers, your teammates, and your future teammates. That is our responsibility as a company. And by creating this partnership with Jamberry, which we did over the last few months, and I know that it's been very time consuming, and there's been a lot of messaging and lack of messaging and communication on both sides, but getting this beautiful union to be able to come together is doing that commitment to each and every one of you, which is providing you with the best opportunity. And so coming out of this call, it is July 3rd. Oh my gosh, tomorrow's July 4th. Happy Independence Day to all of our American friends out there. It's July 4th. The cruise promotion ended. We're going to be communicating that. I know that they're running and doing all of the final tallies. We'll be communicating and celebrating all of our cruise earners out there. Congratulations. We absolutely love and adore each and every one of you. We're grateful for that. But June has come to an end. It was another record-breaking month last month for M. And some of you were like, yeah, of course, you acquired Jamberry. But Jamberry was in M last month was separate. So we had another record-breaking month for the month of June for M. And again, that is untypical in our industry. But that's what I love about M is we are not a typical direct sales or network marketing company. We're breaking that mold and we're doing things differently. And I know as we're bringing these two families together in the month of July, we're going to have a huge month in July and we're going to have some incredible things with that. So I would ask, here it is July 3rd, no better time to sit down and write what it is that you're looking for and what you hope to accomplish for the month of July. Don't focus on what's happening in Jamberry. Don't focus on what's happening in M. Focus on what's going to happen in your business and in your life for the month of July. Because if you wait till next week, then you're going to wait till the week after that, and then you're going to wait the week after that, and then you're going to wake up and it's going to be August 1st, and you're going to wonder what you did this past month. Focus on set your month up today and focus on the month of July so that you can get a rolling start into August, and then you'll be running by the time you get to September, and you'll be sprinting by the time you get to October, and you'll be flying by the time December comes around, and your business will grow. There's never been a better time to be a part of M Network than right now in this moment of time. Because by being a part of M, and you look at what we've already been able to accomplish in the 2 short years since we've incorporated, we haven't even been in business. We haven't even been shipping products for 2 years yet. And we have the ability to be able to grow and make all of those things happen there and growing. So Sharon, that is a great question. As we integrate Jamberry into M, should we be using both logos on graphics and business cards, or will M be consuming the Jamberry name and we should advertise as an M member? So you are, as a Jamberry consultant, you are an M member today. So Jamberry consultants are M members. M members are still M members, and you are part of the M network as a company. Jamberry will be a subset or brand of a product category underneath the M umbrella. So Sharon, if you are a Jamberry consultant, you are now a Jam member. Welcome to the M family. We are so grateful and blessed to have you here. And you're already an M member. So we would ask that the Jamberry consultants, and it's going to be a shift, right? You still have your Jamberry websites and you're going to have all of that. And we'll be communicating this over the next few days and weeks and months as we come together to both M members and Jamberry consultants. But you are an M member, and we could not be more proud and honored to welcome you into the M family. And so you are an M member. Use that as when you're talking about it from a company perspective. Jamberry is a personalized beauty brand in which M Network sells. And so that hopefully that clears up any of those confusions. I haven't seen any of the other questions coming in here, but I'm going to wrap up now. I've been talking now for 26 minutes, and I know that you guys are probably getting tired of hearing from me, but I would say this in closing. M is where it's at today because of each and every one of you. Whether you just joined us or you were a founding member or you're thinking about joining us, M is the company that it is today because of each and every one of you, not because of anyone sitting here at corporate. We serve you. We are so blessed and honored to be working with each and every one of you. And it is a both humbling as well as an honoring experience for us to have a front row seat to your success and for your future. And we just want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all that you guys are doing and what we will continue to do. And I cannot wait to spend the next 30 to 40, 50 years with each and every one of you as we build this company together. So God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all that you guys do. We absolutely love and adore you guys. And we can't wait to see you guys very, very soon. So thank you so much. And we will chat with you guys all soon. Thank you and God bless. Bye-bye.